Welcome to day 4. Today is all about the back, hips, and booty. So we are going to do a well-rounded Pilates workout that's going to help you build strength and of course reduce stress as well. So let's go ahead and get started in a seated position with your knees bent, feet flat on the floor, and sitting as high up as you can on those sit bones of yours. So go ahead and grab behind your thighs. I find that this is just helpful to find more length in the spine when getting started, especially if you're doing this first thing in the morning. So use your thighs, actually kind of hold on to them, and let's close our eyes and inhale. As you exhale, can you draw your abdominals in just a little bit? So start to draw the belly button towards your spine and lengthen your spine up to the sky. Good. Inhale again, feel the ribs expand. Exhale, sit tall, lengthen through the top of the head. Good, and now can you release the arms and reach them straight forward without falling back in your spine or rolling back on your tailbone? So you've got to use that core strength just to stay upright. We'll take an inhale, and as you exhale, tuck your tailbone underneath you, round back just about halfway. Pause here for a second and really relax those shoulders. You want a nice C curve with your spine. That belly button is drawing back towards your spine. And ideally your feet are staying connected to the floor. A lot of people struggle with that, and it's typically from tight hip flexors. So just know that with more Pilates, you will improve in that area. So sitting up nice and tall, inhale, exhale, tuck your tailbone round through your spine. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Inhale. As you exhale, deepen your abdominal connection to roll back up to seated. Let's do 3 more. So this is our warm up for our spine. Inhale, exhale, rolling back. Inhale, pause. Exhale, deepen the abdominal connection, sit tall. And roll back. And sit tall. Good. Feeling that length through your spine. Let's add on. Inhale, exhale, roll back. Keep your right arm reaching straight forward as you open with your left arm and rotate in your rib cage. Holy moly, you're gonna feel those obliques kick in. Come back through center. Rotate the other way. Back through center. Ooh, roll back up and stack your spine. Inhale. Exhale, roll back. Rotate through the rib cage using those abdominals. Good, back through center. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, center. And stack your spine back up. That's a lot of work, isn't it? Let's go 2 more times. Just remember that you're getting stronger. And sit tall, rolling back. Remember that when something is hard for you, don't let that determine your ability to stick with it, right? I'm gonna add 1 more in here for us. It's tempting to think, oh, I can't do this, or this is hard, so I should give up. But really, the mentality that we wanna have is, this is hard, therefore, I need to keep doing this to build my strength. And I'm being challenged just as I should be. So grab onto your knees and really reach that chest up towards the sky. Good, maybe scooting forward on your mat just a little bit. Bring your arms back forward. This time let's roll all the way back down onto our back and rest your head on the mat. Rest your arms long down by your side. Bring your feet a little bit closer to your body. Still sit bone distance apart. We're gonna go into a pelvic curl. So inhale to prepare. Exhale, flatten your back. Roll your hips up into a bridge. Press equally down into both feet. Inhale here, and as you exhale, start at the top of your spine. Soften your chest and articulate your way down. 1 vertebra at a time. Good, 1 more like this. Rolling up. Softening and rolling down. Now on the next one, roll up to the top of your bridge and hold. So if this workout is really all about the back and the hips, this exercise is going to be a good one for you. So you're gonna drop your left hip bone just a little bit so it kind of dips down towards the mat. And then you're gonna roll down gently, slowly, listening to your body along the left side of your spine. Ooh, good. Come back through center. Roll up through center. Now gently dip or drop your right hip bone and roll slowly down along the right side of your spine. Now listen to your body and adjust as necessary. I just got a little pop in my spine that actually felt good. But if you're feeling a tweak or something like that, just pause, breathe, readjust your position. You've got to connect to your body, not just listening to what I say. Drop the left hip, roll down along the left side of your spine. Listen to your body, adjust as needed. Roll up through center. Drop the right hip. Rolling down. So good for you. Good, good, good. Come back through center. We're gonna roll those hips up again, this time staying up in the top of our bridge. Walk your feet just a little bit closer to your booty. Now, press your arms strongly into the mat. And I want you to imagine there is an X on the front of your body, going from armpit to hip bone, armpit to hip bone. Now, these are muscle systems called your sling systems. And I want you to envision that X and tighten up that X, okay? And now float your right knee off of the ground, your right leg. You can either stay bent, or for more advanced, you can go straight. You're gonna inhale, reach the leg, exhale, bring it up. Inhale, reach, exhale, up. You're trying to keep your hips up and level the whole time. You are gonna absolutely feel this in your supporting leg, the hamstring, the glutes, the quad, all of it. Good. Modification is here, or just holding. Let's go 3, 2, 1. Good. Place the foot down. Find center. Readjust your hips. Lengthen your lower back. Find that imaginary X. You might not really know what I'm talking about, but just imagine it. I promise it will help for your muscles to kick in. And then extend the leg to the sky. Here we go. We reach out and flex up. Reach out and flex up. 3, 4. I'm dropping sand on my face. 5. I gotta stay a little lower. 6, 7, 8. Keep going. Press that supporting foot down into the ground. Last one. Good. Place the foot down and roll through your spine one vertebra at a time. Beautifully done. Let's hug the knees in towards the chest. Maybe even coming up to nod your chin to get a tighter ball, a tighter stretch. Good. Rest your head. Place your hands onto your knees. And you're just going to stir your thigh bone in your hip socket. So this is just a great way to really loosen up the hip joint. And then reverse. Now remember that stress is stored in the body, right? So if one of our goals during this challenge is to reduce stress, because stress is one of the biggest factors in disease, in lowering our immune system, in mental health, right? So it's important that we find ways to let this stress go. One of the ways we can do that is by releasing it through the body, releasing it from the body. Good. Roll onto your side with me. You're gonna face me. And let's, for today, what should we do? Let's go all the way down onto the mat. So you've got a nice long straight arm, using it kind of as a pillow. Bring your knees forward so that your shins are parallel, running along the front of your mat, okay? Hips are stacked, shoulders are stacked. And can you create a little imaginary mouse hole right underneath your waist? So just try to lift that mouse hole up. And from here, let's place our hand on the top hip. It's gonna help us. You're gonna just open into a clam. Now notice that I didn't roll back onto my hips. My hips are still squared right off towards the camera, and yours should be squared right off towards me. And you're opening and you're getting that rotation and that activation in your glutes, in your outer thigh. Good. And your abs are still engaged, right? This is 5, 6. It doesn't have to be a big movement to feel the burn, does it? 8, 9, 10. From here, lift the feet off of the mat and go up. And 2, and 3, and 4. Good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Open. 10. We're going to now open, extend, close feet, close knees. Open. Keep those abs drawing in. Relax that top shoulder. Good. This is 3. We're just doing 5 here. This is 4. This is 5. Good. And rest the feet down. Roll right onto your back and let's stretch that out. So crossing that same ankle that was just working over your opposite thigh, holding this stretch, maybe drawing the bottom leg in deeper towards you. Hold and breathe. Enjoy the stretch. Good. Unwind the legs. Roll back onto your side, pushing yourself up. And let's do that same series on the opposite side. So going down here, nice long straight arm. Knees are stacked, shins are stacked, and shins are right along the front of your mat. Let's take a minute to make sure our hips are stacked and we're creating that little mouse hole underneath the waist. It might be just that you're imagining it. So much in Pilates is visual cues to help your body respond. So you just want that feeling of lift from the underside. Let's take the top hand to our top hip and open and close. Open and close. You're doing great. You're strengthening your back, you're strengthening your hips and your booty. You're gonna feel so good when you're done. 6, 7, good, relax up here. There you go. 9, 10, lift the feet. We go 10, 9, 8, 7, you've got this. 6, 5, keep breathing. We add the extension for 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Ooh, feel the burn. That's what we say hurts so good in Pilates, right? Okay, cross the working leg over the opposite leg here, coming into a figure 4 stretch. Hold here or draw the stretch in for a deeper stretch into the hip. Hold and breathe. Good. One more big deep breath. Whew, that feels good. Okay, we're gonna roll over onto our tummy. So, laying here on your tummy, let's start first with our hands folded and the head resting on the back of your hands. Now take a moment here to draw the shoulders down away from your ears, to kind of relax them down the back. And imagine that there's that ice cube right underneath your belly button and you don't want it to melt. So you lift the belly button up off of the mat. Good, that's gonna keep you supported through your abdominals to protect your lower back. Your legs are as wide as your mat. Point your toes. You're gonna raise your right leg and lower down. Raise your left, lower down. Raise your right, lower down, and left and down. Now notice, once you started lifting your legs, did you start to tighten and tension and add tension to your shoulders? If so, let go of that tension. Slide the shoulders down your back. Belly pulling in. Long legs here. You're building those long, lean muscles, hamstrings and glutes. Good. One more on each side. Now lift, tap the feet, open and close. Lift, tap the feet, open and down. Up, tap, open, down. 2 more. Up, tap, open, down. If this is too much on your lower back, that's okay to skip it. Good. Now bring the legs closer together. Extend the arms long. We're going into Pilates swimming. So pull that belly button off of the mat again. Slide your shoulders away from your ears. Float your head and just gaze down towards your mat. You're going to raise your right arm and your left leg, and then switch. And then switch. Good, and then switch. Now this is the version, if you're just starting out, that I want you to stick with. And you're lifting with your hamstrings, not just your foot. And you're lifting with your upper back, not just your hands. And if you're ready to take it into full swimming, all limbs are going to float. And you're going to inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Breathing and lengthening as much as you can. And 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Beautifully done. Go ahead and push yourself up onto all fours. We're going to end with a cat stretch here to round the back. So inhale, prepare. Exhale, tuck the tail, round the back, drop the head. And release and relax. Well done. You are done for the day. You should feel really proud of yourself that you took this time to take care of your body, to build strength and reduce stress. So keep up the good work, and I'll see you back on your mat soon. Today's stress relieving challenge is to tackle a nagging to-do list item. We all have those things, right? What is one of those things you've been meaning to do? Maybe it's scheduling a doctor appointment, calling that person, getting those new tires. I don't know what it is, but we all have those annoying things that we just keep putting off, right? And then the stress becomes bigger and bigger and more just because we keep putting it off and we know we need to deal with it. I can think of 2 things specifically that I just need to tackle right now, and that alone will help to release some of the stress. So think of what those things are for you, and your challenge for today is to just tackle it. Just get it done. If it's a big thing, just take the first step that you can to actually make some progress on it. I'll see you back here soon.